So it's a very easy thing. All we have to do, find the first solution. Once you've done that, it applies to the whole world. Nobody is away from that, because all are human beings. We did it in a remote village in Bangladesh, Jobra, where we started this little thing. Who knew someday in future it will be done in the United States? It's all over the United States right now, among many other countries. It's not just one country, many countries. But to see it happening in the United States, it gives a shockwave to people. What?
Walton Washing Machine. Simplifying life with hassle-free washing.
They need this little money in the United States. They have poor people in the United States. There are lots and lots of poor people in the United States. You don't see them because government gives them subsidy. Government gives them a check to take care of yourself. So you hide the poverty. Many countries cannot afford to do that. They don't have enough money. Government doesn't have enough money to pay everybody to survive, so on. So you see that poverty very clearly. So some people thought, why don't we bring it to the United States? In 2008, they created called Grameen America. Everybody laughed. We don't need Grameen America. This is not Bangladesh. This is not a poor country. And the people who organized it, they said, no, it's not a poor country, but there are lots of poor people in the country. This is a rich country with lots of poor people. So that's what they did. Now, it is in 35 major cities in the United States. You name any city, probably this is one of those 35 cities. They have microcredit program addressing exclusively to women. Loan size starts with $500, $600, under $1,000. For them, $600 is nothing. But the poor person, for $600 changes her life. So we started there. It grew and grew over the years. Last year, we lent out over $1.5 billion in tiny, tiny, tiny loans all over the United States. And every penny comes back. So it's just an idea. First they said it worked in Bangladesh, it will never work in anywhere else. I said, why not? People are people. They need money. So it started another country, another country, another country. So global. Somebody said, we have to do it in the United States. I'll give the money. You come here, do it. I said, okay, we'll do it. And now it's all over the United States. I said last year, the total money that we lent out was $1.5 billion. If you go 4 years from now, our projection is it will be $5 billion a year. So fast it goes because everybody wants that money. That's it.
For sure, and I think it also highlights the fact that it's really about, like you said, turning your ideas into actions, and oftentimes people can be dissuaded by pursuing their ideas because they don't believe they're going to turn into the next big Nobel Prize winning concept, but sometimes they do. And so we're honored to have you. But on that note, I also want to talk about specifically today's global climate, one that's dominated by fatigue. We're facing a series of complex, interconnected challenges, and youth can oftentimes feel like they don't have the agency or capacity to address these issues. So what would your advice be to youth? Just before we hosted you, Your Excellency, our youth ambassadors were on the stage debating how they can reconcile sustainable development and eradicating poverty. It's no simple feat, but you understand, and as I'm sure you're aware in your experience, the complexities that underlie tackling two very complex issues. It can result in people feeling like they can't tackle either. So how do you restore hope for youth in tackling both of these issues and global issues at large?
See, we are used to seeing things in the same way that we always seen it. We don't want to change our perspective. If you look at the problem same way over and over again, you'll see, oh, it can't be solved. All it needs, change your position. Look at it at some other angle, from different directions. And suddenly you see, oh, there is another way. You have a solution. Environmental problem is not created by nature. Nature didn't create it. We human beings created it. Because we are so happy doing the way we do things, ignoring what damage we are doing to the world, what damage we do to the nature. We continuously damage the nature. To give just one example, there are many, many, many ways we do that. One example, we created a civilization which is based on waste production. We all continue to produce waste. We are very skillful in producing waste. We created an economy which is a waste-producing economy. They're always asking you, buy, 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 buy. You don't even think why I'm buying it. It's fun to buy. It looks good to buy. I enjoy buying. The more you buy, the most waste you create. You see, this whole economy is waste-creating machine. Every day it's getting worse. It produces more waste than before. We promote creation of waste. Big sign is buy, 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 buy. New fashion. Fashion industry is nothing but force you to buy. You have a shirt? No, you need a different shirt, a different color, different thing, different cut. You don't need a shirt, but they force you to buy, not beating you up by always saying, oh, you look good. Then you buy. They're continuously bombarding you to produce waste. And you fall victim. Then they say, bargain, bargain, bargain. So you again, they're trying to pull you to produce waste. Sale, sale, sale. Discount, discount, discount. All the trap to produce waste. And we are enthusiastically producing waste. You don't need it, you buy it. If you buy only what you need, you create a completely different economy. You don't produce waste. The waste is creating the problem. This world is becoming a graveyard of waste. Will disappear. So what we are encouraging, just give me the opportunity that you raised the subject. We're always talking about creating a new civilization. This civilization that we have around us is a self-destructive civilization. Everything you do, dig a new hole to get into that hole. So we are not fixing it, we are making it worse every day. It's a self-destructive civilization. So in order for ours to survive, we have to create a counter-civilization so that we don't create those problems that we do right now, so that we can survive, we can live on this planet happily with the environment as our friend. Don't destroy it, protect it. We become the protector of the environment. So I said that new civilization that we'll be creating, getting out of this self-destructive civilization, will be characterized by 3 zeros. So we keep talking about the 3 zeros repeatedly. This is where we have to go. No option. Zero net carbon emission. We have to stop the carbon emission because it will destroy otherwise. Zero wealth concentration. All the wealth we make, where do the wealth go? To the top. To the few people at the top. Everywhere. Any country, any place you go, you generate wealth. Wealth doesn't stay on the ground. It always goes to the top. And gradually, today, say, 10% of the people own 90% of the wealth of the world. Tomorrow, 5% of the population of the world will own 99% of the wealth of the world. What kind of world will that be? That we create, we work very hard, and it goes to only few people. That is a self-destructive system because it cannot continue that way. That some one person owning everything, ultimately. This is what do we all do. We work very hard, produce wealth, but it goes to the somebody one up there. So we have to redesign it, system where wealth will not go upwards, wealth will come downwards, so that it can be shared by everybody, where everybody is. It's possible. That's one thing that we have been talking about, promoting how to make sure everybody has access to the wealth, not just few people. So we have to stop the wealth concentration. It will destroy us. So zero wealth concentration, zero emission, zero wealth concentration, and zero unemployment. Unemployment is getting worse and worse, and then comes the technology. We are so happy. AI is coming. What would AI do to us? No matter which way you look at AI, that will squeeze our space for working. Because everything will be done by the AI. It's cheaper, better, easier. No labor unrest. Don't worry about giving bonuses. AI doesn't ask for bonuses. Don't look at that. So very handy. So gradually people move in there. What happens to us as human beings? Surrender? Don't have anything? AI has taken place? So this is the direction we are moving. There are other problems that will arise because of AI that I will not go into it. But I'm saying that's not the path to create a new civilization. New civilization will not be a place of jobs. It will be a world of entrepreneurship. I keep saying every human being is born as an entrepreneur, not as a job seeker. It's an artificial thing to tell people you have to have a job. Nature has not done that. Nature has made human beings as entrepreneurs, as creator, as solving things, doing things, using their mind. Human mind is fantastic power. But if you take a job, you don't need your mind anymore. Because you just carry out the orders. Your mind doesn't have to work. But if you're an entrepreneur, continuously searching for ways to improve, something to do, and that's what human beings should be as an entrepreneur. And it's all good for women very much. Because women always don't fit into office type, factory type jobs and so on. They are very good at entrepreneurial ability. They are smart, they can do things, and this is possible. Given the technology, it makes it easier for anybody to get involved with the entrepreneurship. So we are promoting that. 3 zeros, zero carbon, zero net, zero wealth concentration, and zero unemployment. Because we become real people who are entrepreneurs. We don't have to suffer through that. We have to create a civilization which will move in that direction. Then all these problems will not exist. Thank you.
Thank you.